in Thailand. Yeah, Khao San Road is also a budget area for backpackers. Forgot about that. You have very cheap budget guest houses there in the Khao San Road and the roads nearby. It's not like a 5-star hotel, it's just a bed and a fan, maybe some air conditioning, that's all what you get. And you can find a room there for 300-400 baht if you want, 300-400 baht. Here in this road, I stayed there also in a hotel. Many years ago, I think I paid 400 baht. Here in Khao San Road. The room, I don't think the room had a window. But it was just basic. I didn't give a shit, you know. It was just for sleeping. 1 or 2 nights I stayed there. Bucket. Never drink a bucket. Never drink a bucket. Don't do it. You never know what's inside the bucket. It can be cheap local booze. Oh my god, those street vendors, it's unbelievable. But that's how you start a job, you know, handing out flyers in the streets. And before you know it, you have like 7 other businesses and you're making money like water, you know. But you have to start out with working on the streets, apparently. I don't know. I can show you old Steff videos, yes, but why? I don't want to watch myself. You have too much regulations, yeah. I showed so many old videos already, Sean. I can't remember what I played and what I didn't play it. This is pretty good quality, I must say. Steady camera. But it will be a long time before this all comes back, I think. Anybody seen a recent video from Khao San Road? Oh, it looks like no, if it's open or not. I don't know. Sean Pond, you want to come on if I open StreamYards or not? Open StreamYards. Put it here. Hope it works. Yeah, it works. Voila. Somebody wants to come on. have a talk. Here's a link. Maybe Cheap Charlie can come on, say hello. Mr. Cheap Charlie in the house. Big up. The godfather of Pattaya. Cheers, Charlie. And drink to Charlie. Why you want to stream with Ron in Baltimore? Mr. Bombastic, cheers. Yeah, cheers, cheers, cheers. It's Saturday. 1, 2, 3. Okay, StreamYards is working. Why don't you come on, Cheap Charlie, for 5 minutes? Yes, this is about alcoholism, about drugs and sex and rock and roll. Yeah. You have it all here, Stephen Hove. It's all here. What do you expect? It's Saturday evening. We're gonna hug trees here on this chat. Talk about cars and bitcoins or whatever. No, we're not gonna do that here. This is a stream about having fun. Steff, what do you think of the trend to replace jet travel? Well, jets will always be there, you know, and they can build electric jets now also, electric airplanes, but it's still kinder steps, you know. But it's cheaper to fly with an airplane than travel with train. There was a news reporter from Belgium, and he traveled with the train from Brussels to London. Then from London you have to stop over to Glasgow to the climate conference there, and it cost them 4 times more than traveling with the airplane. 4 times more. If he took the airplane in Amsterdam and he flew to Glasgow, he was there in 2 hours time, but it took him 8 hours to travel with the train, and it cost him 4 times more. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit crazy. So airplane is still the cheapest and the fastest way to travel. But that airplane, if you flew with the airplane, the CO2 emission was 10 times higher than with the train. So yeah, you have to. It's up to you, man. If you care about the climate, you have to travel with the train. If you care about your budget, your wallet, you have to travel with the airplane. It's a little bit crazy, you know. And Belgium now, they want to have all cars electric by 2029. That's not long. 7 years. 7 years, and all cars in Belgium will be electric. That's what they plan to do. Don't know how they're gonna do it with so many electric poles. Blah blah blah, indeed, Edward. It's a lot of blah blah blah. If I could, I took the train to Thailand. I don't mind, you know, traveling with the train for 1-2 weeks to Thailand. It would be a beautiful train ride. You know, how they say, the train ride is more beautiful than the destination or something. Instead of sitting in a fucking far tube for 12 hours with crying babies next to you or a fat guy next to you. No. But it would be cheaper train if you would travel with the train to Thailand. I think it's possible if you really want, you know, via Russia and China, and I think you pay like 10,000 euros for your train tickets. Chiang Mai to Bangkok. Yeah, I did that also, Edward. The night train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai and back. It's funny the first hours, 2 hours, but then it's getting fucking boring. And you can't sleep. You can't sleep in a fucking sleep train because the train is shaking from here to there. The food was okay. The food was okay in the sleep train. And in the morning when you wake up, you can see the beautiful scenery through the window. The last 2 hours before you arrive in Chiang Mai, it's a beautiful scenery. But at night, you cannot watch outside. You have to sleep and you can't sleep. It's a little bit. Hello, Ant. Cheers. Good evening, chat. Edward Sweeney, you can try to come back on if you want. It would be nice to have a special important guest on the StreamYards. You can try it. But last time your microphone didn't work. Here's just a link. If somebody wants to come on, Chip Charlie, you can come on. We had the ball in the bar cap. Yeah, me too. Yeah. They have they had the beer bar there. Huh? Yeah, I had some fun also there. Yeah. Always meet some nice backpackers there. You're going away now from the restrictions have been lifted a little. Yeah, just a little bit. It's just the restrictions are just lifted a little bit, not that much to be honest. But it's still a lot of paperwork, PCR test, patient location forms, passenger location forms. But I call them patient locator forms. Yeah, try again, Eddie. Come say hello. Eddie, I don't see you. Maybe it's a flasher, so I'm gonna wait till I can see. Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork. We knew that. We knew that already. We knew that already. Yeah, PCR test. And it will be the same in December. I don't think you have a few more tours in December, yeah. But it's not like it's gonna be back to normal. I'm always say, you know, watch and wait and watch, you know. Look at the videos they pull out on Pattaya, on Bangkok. See if the bars are open. If you don't have to drink your beer from a coffee mug, you know, like a secret private agent or something. Look over your shoulders for the police. It's not really a holiday then. You want to be relaxed on your holiday. Not looking over your shoulders for the police, you know, the COVID police and the alcohol police. Yeah, Krathong is coming up soon. Songkran Festival. I think it's in this month, November. Krathong Festival, you know, with those paper balloons. What is it? It's open now also, but there are no tourists, and I think mid December. I think there will be slightly 10-20% more tourists during Christmas and New Year. But it's not like 50%. It's not gonna be 50% like normal. It's gonna be very quiet. But some things will be open, some bars will be open, yes, with Christmas and New Year. But it's not gonna be the same as before yet. That's what I said 3 months ago, you know. I'm always right. I don't talk bullshit on my streams, you know. Always telling the truth. I don't have second agendas. I don't get paid by third parties to say everything will be open and give you a beautiful perspective of Pattaya and Thailand. I'm not getting paid for that, you know. I'm always telling the truth here on my channel. Is it the real Eddie now coming up or not? Eddie, show yourself, man. Show yourself on the camera and I can let you on, otherwise give it up, give it up. I will not let you on if you don't show your face, man. Oh, it's the real Eddie now. Eddie, is it you, man? Okay, it's Eddie. It's Eddie. I can hear myself. Cheers, man. How are you doing?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Cheers, man. How are you doing? I can hear you, but you have an echo. You have to close YouTube. I can hear you, but you have an echo.
I have to.
Yeah, listen to
Can
me
you
on
hear me
StreamYards. Listen to me on StreamYards only. Yeah.
So can you hear me now?
Yep. Can hear you perfectly, man. Perfectly.
Loud and clear. Well, that's bloody good, isn't it? You know, I'm at home. You know, before earlier.
Was it you before?
That was actually me. I was driving my car down a country lane.
Oh, yeah.
I was using a mobile phone, my Oppo Reno.
Yeah.
That's the name of my phone, not my car. But I actually done a live stream with that phone from Athens, and it went well. But I don't know.
You have to put up your settings on your phone, I think, for camera and yeah. But I couldn't see you. I couldn't hear you. So, but now
well, you can hear me now anyway. Here I am. I haven't got the full light now because I've only just got in and I've only just got home from work, and I have spicy chicken in the oven as well.
Oh my God, really? Spicy
nice
chicken?
Spicy chicken wings. It's good to be. I tell you what, Steff, man, you were a breath of fresh air. You were the Saturday night man. It is great for you to be here when I get home, and I tried to do a live stream from my car. Sorry, from my car, but it just didn't work.
It's possible if you have a good internet connection for a good 4G network. It's possible.
Well, where I live, the part of England where I live, it's quite notoriously bad. So how are you keeping anyway, Steff?
Yeah, still here in Belgium, you know, and yeah, people keep asking me when you go back to Thailand. They ask me that like 20 times every stream, and I can't answer them. And do you know when you go back? Nobody knows.
Well, I've got an idea. I'm hoping to get out there beginning of January. January is my favourite. The New Year, the first few days of the New Year. I just love getting on a plane to Bangkok. But the thing is, Steff, I'm hoping to get out there for maybe 3 months. But the thing is, as you may know from past videos, I like to border hop. I don't stay in Thailand very long before going to other places, you know, Vietnam, Cambodia, wherever. But I don't think I'll be doing any border hopping. I think I'll have to get a full 3-month visa, you know, 90-day to stay.
Yeah, you travel a lot around when you go on holiday. You don't stay in the same place. Yeah.
No, but what it is, Stephanie. Now that I'm getting older, I'm an old man now. You know what I mean? I mean, I think I'm doing a form of travel which I like to call pedestrian travel.
Mm.
travel at a slower pace.
Yeah, yeah.
At a slow,
Mm.
you know, I mean, I went to Hanoi in Vietnam a couple of years ago, only for a couple of weeks from Thailand,
Mm.
and I thought to go here, there. I just stayed in the same hotel, the same area for 2 weeks. Because the thing is, if you keep hopping back and forward between places, you never really, really, really get to know a place.
Yeah. Mm.
So I think pedestrian travel. I think I'll be traveling around Thailand, but at a more pedestrian pace.
Yeah, and
Staying
take the
longer.
bus, take the train, and see the
Yeah,
landscape, meet the people. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
yeah. If you
Absolutely, absolutely. So, I mean, man, bring it on. There's some hurdles I have to overcome. Yeah, I have to get that booster jab. I don't want to get that booster jab. I don't want to
mm,
get it, but I think it's going to be necessary. And this passenger, not passenger locator, but what's it
yeah,
called? Pass.
mm.
It's giving a lot of people headaches. So hopefully they'll
Yeah, but
sort that out.
it's still not obligated, huh? The booster jab. It's not obligated to travel yet
Yeah,
because
but probably
we
will.
can get it in Belgium. Only the older people and the sick people can get
Yeah,
it, but we normal
yeah.
people we cannot have the booster jab yet. So
Well, I think but I'd rather just get out the way. You will need it sooner or later, because my
of
life
course,
was
yeah.
6 months ago. Sooner or later, they'll say, that's out of date. So, just
It's like the flu, you have to get it every year. So I think beginning of next year they have to go, yeah, with other COVID jabs. Maybe for the
yeah.
Delta variant more suitable and
Mm.
yeah.
Well, I tell you something, Steph. You know what disturbs me about this whole what's happened in the last couple of years? All of this rubbish that we've had to go through the last couple of years
Mm.
seems to have been caused by one yeah, one antivirus. You know what I mean by antivirus? Rhymes with yeah. It's being caused by one. If it really was deliberate, then what's to stop them making another and another? Oh, we're not out of the woods yet, man. We're not out of the woods yet.
No,
It's over.
it will keep on going for many years. I think this COVID thing.
Somebody sent me a message this evening. I don't know. I don't know if you've heard of it, but some guy reckons there's a real spike, an outbreak in Pattaya.
In
But
some
that's
parts, I don't know about Pattaya. I don't know. Could be. I
yeah,
wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised, but
Well, it's you never know what's coming next.
mm,
It is a long running pandemic soap opera. That's what this is.
it can
It's
be.
like
And if there's an outbreak in Pattaya, like today or next week or next month,
yeah,
they're gonna
yeah,
close it back again, and then you're standing there with your suitcases. Okay,
yeah,
nice holiday. I have all my PCR tests, and then
yeah.
everything is closed back again, and then you stand there. What the fuck, you know?
Do you know something, Steph? The last time I was in Pattaya was at the end of March last year, which is almost 2 years ago now. It's about 20 months ago or something like that.
Mm,
So it's almost 2 years. And I arrived. I travelled to Vietnam and a few other places, and then went on to Bangkok, and then I finally got into Pattaya. I think it was St. Patrick's Day, which is March the 17th.
mm,
I think it was St. Patrick's Day, and I was prepared for a real couple of weeks blowout. I'd
yeah,
come to the end of my winter travels, and I wanted a couple of weeks blowout.
yeah.
Real go over the top. Hedonistic. Yeah. But then the lockdown came in, and I didn't really feel sorry for me because I'd had my winter travels, I'd had my fun.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
my.
yeah.
But I did feel sorry for maybe some of the guys who were out there for a few weeks because I met
Oh,
them,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe 2 or 3 weeks
Mm,
because to go out there for that length of time and then things locked down, it was quite sad. Late at night, some of those bars and sorry, Diana, some of those restaurants, there was hardly any
mm,
open. To actually see guys walking past dark bars, with no lights on, looking for, as if they're going to stumble across a live band somewhere. It was really, really sad, you know.
I see it
So
on
I just don't.
many Facebook groups, and many messages that I get. Steph, I booked my ticket for December, for January, for February. I say, okay, good luck for you. I hope you have a good time. But
Yeah,
always expect, you can't travel, or when you go there it's empty or bars are closed, or you
Yeah.
cannot predict 2 months ahead. You cannot do that. It can always
You
change.
can't. Well,
No.
see, this is it, Steph. This is what bothers me.
But
I mean,
sometimes,
yeah.
yeah, you have to take a chance, take a risk, Otherwise, you're gonna stay home for the next 3 years if you don't take a
Well,
risk.
I took a risk. I took a chance last year
Yeah.
in July last year, which is 16 months ago. I actually booked a flight to Bangkok for November, and last year, and it cancelled, and I've actually still got that voucher somewhere. It's probably going to expire soon. I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I took a chance, but the fact is that this, pandemic has gone on far, far longer than anyone in the wildest. I mean, if you'd have told, people 2 years ago when that, this was all going to happen, no one would have believed it.
No.
I went out to Thailand at the beginning of last year when the antivirus was already, raging. But like a lot of people, I actually thought it's like some of the other antiviruses, like bird flu and swine flu and whatever. It's here's a day, gone tomorrow. So I didn't worry about it. But no, not the case. It just goes on and on and on, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
So
at
it's no
least
good.
you had a good time, Where was it? Turkey, Greece, you went?
Yeah, I went to, well, yeah,
You
yeah,
had a
I've been to Turkey
holiday.
many.
It's not like Southeast Asia, of course. You cannot
No,
compare it with that. But at
no.
least, yeah, you have some travels.
And it was good. It was a nice bit of the fact that with for that part of the world for September and October, you cannot get a better climate.
No,
The
no.
climate is amazing, and I like travel. I thought Crete was lovely. I don't regret it. I don't regret going there at all. I mean, I met some nice people, and it was good. But to be honest with you, Steph, I think Europe is going to be a thing of the past for me now. If all this, I think I'm just gonna in future. I'm gonna go to places. I've done a lot of travel in the past. In future, I just want to go to places where I'm going to enjoy rather than places where I find interesting.
Yeah.
I don't want to be climbing Machu Picchu anymore or anything like that. I've done all that.
But
I simply want
besides,
to, maybe,
but where would you travel then? Besides Southeast Asia or
South-
Europe, where would you
I'd,
go?
I'd, I'd quite happily just stay in Southeast
Like
Asia.
like east of Europe or
No,
Russia,
I don't.
Ukraine maybe?
I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Ukraine. I've
Mm.
been to Bulgaria and Prague and various other places.
Mm.
They they didn't quite work for me. They look like really interesting places, but I must admit, on reflection, if I remember, I didn't really enjoy myself while I was
Mm.
there. Not the way I thought I was going to. So, as you know, Steph, you see the thing is with
Mm.
Southeast Asia, with Thailand, Cambodia, even Vietnam, you simply fall into these places. Do you not find you turn up at these places and you feel relaxed straight away? That's I've always thought of Thailand. It should be called Easy Land. Everything's easy. Getting a hotel is easy. Travel is easy. Everything's easy about Thailand. The problem I have with places like Prague and Ukraine and Bulgaria and some of those places, and even Krakow where I went, there are people you can get ripped off very, very easily there if you go into the wrong bar. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. I've got to be honest. I don't trust a lot of those places. I
Mm.
wouldn't have any ambition to go there again. You, you know.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
so
Me neither. Yeah, I feel more
no.
comfortable, I think, in Thailand than in east of
But
Europe.
probably
I've been to
probably
Prague.
probably
I've been to Prague also.
yeah
In Czechoslovakia, and it's a nice country. It was cheap. It was
yeah
it was late 90s, I think, early
yeah.
2000s when I
Yes,
went to
remember that.
Prague, and
Yeah
you could eat a fucking steak with French fries for 4 or 5 euros. It was
yeah
so
yeah
cheap,
absolutely yeah
and
yeah
food was
absolutely
good.
yeah
We were young guys, and that day I was 25, 30 years old, and there were clubs, bars in Prague, in the center of Prague. It was, but it's good for 3, 4 days, a week maybe, and then
yeah. I actually
and
went
then
on
and it's
Christmas
beautiful,
time.
beautiful places and squares and buildings. But yeah, after a week, you're bored there. You're fucking bored there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, with regards to buildings, I mean, I grew up watching. I've always been a movie fan, and
Mm,
I love watching movies which is set in Europe, and
mm,
I love European locations. And when I was a kid, I never went anywhere. I come from a very poor background. We were so poor. Even the rainbow was in black and white. You know what I mean? It was bloody. You know, I never went. Getting a ferry across the river to Birkenhead was like an exotic destination for me. But I watched a lot of movies, some James Bond movies and whatever, and I looked at all of these locations and I thought,
mm.
That's the place I want to go. I really, I really wanted to go see it, but I've seen all the European buildings and historical sites that I want to see now. I've done all that, and really, I just want to lie by a beach and, with
Well,
coconuts on
to
the trees.
to be honest, that was one of the reasons that I went to Thailand. After the
Yeah,
movie The Beach, with Leonardo
yeah,
DiCaprio,
yeah.
the movie The Beach, and they went and I saw that beach, Maya Beach near Kupipi. I've been
I,
there.
be- I was in
And
PP
it's
Island.
beautiful. It was beautiful. It was full of tourists, of course, full of Chinese and
Yeah,
Russians. It was
yeah.
overcrowded, but at least I saw that fucking beach from the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't like that movie personally. I thought it wasn't a movie that I expected. But I like PP Island. I was there, about a year before they had
Mm.
that tsunami. I think a lot of
Ah,
it was
yeah.
washed away. But
Mm.
yeah, it was. But the thing is, the idea of buildings. And I used to look at pictures of the Eiffel Tower and the Vatican and all that. And I think I have to go there, man. I
Mm.
mean, I just have to go. I've been to those places now. And I mean, what can you do with buildings? I mean, you can't cuddle a building, can you?
No, no,
You,
you can watch it for 5 minutes and take a picture,
yeah,
and that's it.
and that's it. So I've been there and done that and done that. So no, I don't think I'll be going to Europe. I must admit, Steph, that there's only one place in Europe, one city, which I do have a great deal of affection for. And I'm not going to go into the details, but
Mm.
you probably guessed the details. I do like Amsterdam.
Mm.
I discovered Amsterdam quite late in life, but where I live, I could get, well, I think the airline's gone out of business now, but Flybe was doing a flight to Amsterdam. It was one of those old propeller planes, and they were doing flights to Amsterdam, which
Yeah, it's called
took about
the
just over
city
an hour.
hopper. It's called the city hopper to Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But Amsterdam is a great place. I really love
Well,
it.
it's
It's a bit
okay.
expensive.
It's okay. Been there many times, Amsterdam, but it's a very touristy place.
It is very touristy,
Even
but
if you go into
I
a
like it.
hotel, they speak to you in English. While I'm Dutch also, but they speak to you
Yeah,
in English
yeah,
first
yeah,
because it's
yeah.
so fucking
The,
touristy. That's a
Yeah,
pity.
but the thing about Amsterdam, though, Steph, I got the feeling being there that was one European place where you could go into bars, and even though it's expensive, you know how much you're going to pay,
Oh
and they
yeah.
weren't out to rip you off. Whereas other places like Krakow, for example, Krakow,
Mm.
it appears to be cheap because the beer's much cheaper, but there's people who try and sting you. I didn't
Yeah,
trust that.
it's something like those ping pong shows in
Yeah,
Patpong.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
rip you off
absolutely.
after. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I just felt.
Holland people are very strict. They are very. They don't like to
Yeah.
be cheated. That's typical thing about Dutch people. They want to have
Yeah,
things in a row, and if somebody is cheating in Amsterdam, everybody will know it. And they can close their business.
yeah, yeah. Well, I really enjoy. I discovered Amsterdam quite late in life, but I went there, quite a lot of. I can't remember how many times, but quite a lot of times. Very, very easy to get to. Go there for 4 or 5 days, and I loved it. I fond memories. But yeah, I just think right now, I mean, Europe's a thing of the past for me. I love Europe, but I've seen all the historical buildings and whatever
Yeah,
and
yeah.
as you know, like Southeast Asia is just generally easier for everything to arrive there, to turn up there. You feel safe. When I arrived in Thailand many years ago, you just kind of fall into the place. You
Mm.
just turn up there, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
quickly
yeah.
fall into the
It's a
place.
different
And
culture.
Cambodia,
Oh yeah,
Cambodia.
if you go to
Have you
Phnom
been to
Penh,
Cambodia?
yeah, yeah, I've been to Phnom Penh and Siem Reap, and
Yeah,
no, I've not been to Siem Reap. I've been to Sihanoukville. But the
Sihanoukville,
buildings
yeah.
there, the buildings are so French, you know, it's so
Yeah,
typical.
absolutely.
And have a nice French baguette there in the
Yeah,
streets of Phnom Penh. It's
yeah.
being yeah, it's totally
I,
different.
you know, I'll tell you what. I visited years ago because bear in mind, I mean, I'm old enough to remember when Cambodia was the horror stories of the Pol Pot regime and all this guy. I'm old
Yeah,
enough to remember that. I'm old enough to remember when the Vietnam War was on the TV.
yeah,
Uh,
beautiful there.
but when I started traveling, the first Asian country I went to was Thailand, and then I quickly went to Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia. I think I might have even gone to Laos before.
Did you see the movie Killing Fields?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
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 I've seen,
beautiful.
I've visited that place a couple of times.
With that
It's
beginning
really
scene, the beginning scene in that bar, you know, where the bomb explodes on the street.
yeah,
But
yeah,
before the bomb explodes, you know, you have that feeling having a coffee with a
yeah,
friend in the
yeah.
street in Phnom Penh and sitting relaxed, and that was it's beautiful.
Well, let me tell you something. I visited a lot of those Asian countries like Vietnam and Philippines before I visited Cambodia. That was really the last on my list.
Hmm.
And the reason for that is that I didn't really hear good reports about it. Some people said, it's dodgy and whatever. Well, I wanted to see the killing fields, so I went to Cambodia from Pattaya, and
Mm.
it was an overnight stay in a hotel border town, and then went on to Sihanoukville.
Mm.
And I thought Sihanoukville was full of surfer dudes, bleached blonde hair, annoying bloody. I didn't really like it at
What?
first.
What?
Surfing, young guys doing
Oh yeah,
surfing and
backpackers and surfers. Yeah,
back.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
full of that kind of scene. I thought,
It was
this is not
yeah,
for
that
me.
that that was Sihanouk Phil. Yeah, yeah. But I liked
Yeah,
it. I liked it. And you have also
I got to
the
like it
city
later
town,
on.
the town of
Yeah,
Sihanouk Phil, where the
yeah,
expats lived
yeah.
and where things were happening. You know, it was
Yeah,
yeah. I had good
I got
times
to
there.
like it later on. On when I visited again. But with regards to Phnom Penh, the big bad capital, I had really negative reports about that. People would tell me, even in Sihanoukville, they were saying, Phnom Penh, you won't like it. It's a dump. It's dangerous. It's dodgy. Be
No,
careful.
it's not dangerous. I think
No,
I
no.
never felt
So,
dangerous there. And I
no,
walked there
no.
alone in the middle of the night in dark
Yeah.
alleys. I never felt.
But this is what people told me. So I made my mind up then. I thought, I'm going to go to Phnom Penh simply because I have to see the killing fields. I have to
Mm.
visit all that. But
Yeah,
I
I watched it
thought,
also. Yeah, you have
well,
to take a tuk-tuk. I
I,
think 45
yeah,
minutes out of town,
yeah,
and you go to the
that's it. I thought I'm going to go there. I'm going to stay there for 1 or 2 nights, see the killing fields, and then
and
disappear.
the Toll Slang
Bef-
Museum,
yeah,
and Killing Fields. You
that's
can
it.
do
Yeah.
that in one day. You know. Yeah.
So, and you know what? I went to Phnom Penh, and something about that place, I instantly liked it. All of those stories people told
Mm.
me about it being dangerous, I just didn't believe it anyway. I ended up staying for a whole week, and then I couldn't wait to get back
Mm.
there. I've been to Cambodia many times since. I
Yeah.
love that place. The other thing about Cambodia, you may have found, it's not the history, it's not the sites or anything else. The thing that strikes it is the people.
Yeah.
The
That's what I always
the
say.
people
They are
fantastic.
genuine, friendly people. Yeah.
They are wonderful people.
Yeah.
I really do miss them. Even
Mm.
their Siam Reap. I wasn't keen on Siam Reap at first because I thought it was a bit tacky. A bit tacky, not really an authentic place. But I got
Yeah.
to love it after a while.
Same
And
as in Myanmar. I don't know if
yeah,
you've ever been to Myanmar, but the people
no,
there are
no,
even more friendly than in Cambodia. It's unbelievable.
yeah,
Been to Rangoon
absolutely,
and
yeah,
cheap food, cheap beer for 50 cents,
yeah,
$50 for half a liter.
yeah.
The hotels are
That's
cheap, and even the taxi drivers were fucking friendly. You know, everybody
yeah.
was friendly there. It's
I do want to go there. I tried to go there about 10 years ago, and funnily enough, I was in Pattaya at the time, and I went into it was I just found the visa was too complicated. I went into a travel agent in Pattaya, and I said I want to go to Myanmar, and it seemed the visa was too complicated. He said you should have done this in your own country before. Oh, to hell with that. and I've just never actually been there. You know, I've never made it there.
I didn't
You
have a
know, I don't even.
visa when I came to Cambodia. I just filled it in at the immigration. And
Cambodia, Cambodia.
Cambodia, yeah, and I didn't have a photo pass. You have a photo for your visa,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
give you a fee if you don't have a picture on your with you, and the fee was $1 or $2. But if you have to
Yeah.
take a picture, you have to pay $7. You know, there was a
Yeah.
kiosk to take the pictures. You have to pay $7.
Mm.
And I didn't
Yeah,
see
well,
that, so I went to the immigration office. Okay, you don't have a picture, you have to pay a fee now. It was $1 or $2 fee. It was cheaper to have no picture than to have a picture. That was
yeah,
funny.
well, yeah, but I've never made it to Myanmar. I mean, you know,
No, no, talking about Cambodia, Cambodia. Yeah.
I'm in Cambodia. Yeah, well, I'd love to go there, but it's tragic though what they've done to Sihanoukville. That was a wonderful place. I wasn't keen on it when I first went there, but on subsequent visits, I got to love
I
that place.
I heard,
All
yeah,
of those,
all the beach bars are gone out there.
I know,
I
all those
heard.
ramshackle bars, and now it's like a building site. You know,
Yeah,
casinos everywhere.
casino with
You know,
Chinese, yeah, but
I know that's dreadful. That is. That's dreadful. You know,
mm,
but you know, it's terrible. So now, I mean, there was the three main places in Cambodia that were visited, and now there's only two. You know, there's the capital and there's Siem Reap. I'm not really
you
sure
have
that
some
Siem
other
Reap.
beach cities there in Cambodia. I can't remember the name. What was it?
Otters.
Something with Pit or Pot or
Otters, but Sihanoukville was the main one. And also Koh Rong in there. Koh Rong's beautiful. That's a lovely
mm,
island. I'm wondering if the Chinese are gonna, you know, are gonna just build casinos there as well.
mm.
You know, beautiful islands. It's a pity what's happened with it, really. I really do miss it. I'd turn up at Sihanoukville every year and like I'd stay in the same hotel near the beach and they'd remember me and it was a really, really good feeling and all that. But
Mm.
that's all gone now. So, you know, we just gotta see
Yeah.
what happens.
But I think the
So
the Chinese are not in Cambodia also now, so everything is now laid down. I think it's empty now. Sihanoukville at this moment. No Chinese, no
yeah,
restaurants,
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. Yeah. So, Steph, I mean, with regards to travel, I mean, at this moment in time, with what's happened in the last couple of years, I mean, does anyone know anything about travel? I mean, I'm in England now. You know, one thing I don't do is, you know, is make travel videos about Thailand because
Yeah.
any knowledge I think we had of Southeast Asia, I think it's gone now. I mean, you know, any knowledge that we had because this is new now. Whatever's going to happen there now
Yeah,
is something different from what
it's
we've
gonna
known
be
before.
totally. If we go back to Pattaya or Thailand or
Mm.
whatever, it's gonna be completely different because
No,
before you know, okay, this was a good restaurant, this was a good guest house, but it can be changed. It can be closed. It can be changed of
you
owners.
don't know.
It's. I think
It's,
it will be completely different. Yeah.
I think you know if I can start traveling again, you know, if we can start traveling again, you know, maybe New Year when things do start. I think it's really like a fresh start.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
fresh start because the thing is, I could not sit at home in England now giving information about Thailand and Cambodia
No, me
because
neither.
at this moment in time,
We have to
even though I've
watch.
been there many
We have to
times,
watch other vloggers, and that's what I'm doing
I,
also. I watch other vloggers there, and they
I just
showing
feel like I
videos.
don't know these places anymore. I don't
Mm.
know them anymore because if you're going to give facts, if you're going to tell people what they need to know, you need to be there and you know be up to date. And that all of the things that we know could well have changed by the time you get out there.
Yeah,
So
like that Book Plaza, you know, that new beer bar entertainment center on Soy Bukkao. It's completely gone now, you know.
has it really? Yeah, yeah,
With the big
yeah.
airplane in front, you know, and on the end of LK Metro there, where we met
I
there.
think I think I know the one you mean. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think,
with the
yeah.
big
Oh,
airplane
shit. I
outside.
know the one
That's
you mean.
completely gone now, you know.
Actually, to be honest with you, I think that closed quite a long time ago. That was, you know, that was. Oh, I don't
Maybe
know.
it was
Uh,
already gone before Corona, yeah, but
yeah. I think it was it was there when I was last there, but I think it's been closed for a while now. How about the beer garden, the wonderful beer garden in Pattaya? Is that? I think
I
that's been
think it's
dust,
gone
hasn't
also,
it?
huh? I think it's gone also, yeah, beer
Yeah,
garden, yeah.
and Tahitian Queen, wonderful. I love
And
Tahitian
that's
Queen. And what was it?
that complex there where they're fighting
Yeah,
Muay Thai there
yeah,
near the beer garden.
yeah.
I think they're cleaning that up also now. It's also gone.
Do you know something, Steph? I was just had a thought then. Back in England now, I don't know how it is in Belgium, but back in England, we are struggling for workers. We are struggling for workers. All kinds of industries here are crying out for workers
Mm,
because whatever's happened to workers, whether they've gone into other things or whatever, but lorry drivers and other industries.
mm.
So we're now seeing the effects of how the pandemic has changed things. I wonder if Thailand is going to be similar. Are we going to be going to bars in Pattaya or whatever and find like there's no ladies there because
Mm. Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe in the beginning there will be a lack of because some ladies they had find a new job, in a 7-Eleven or in a shopping mall or whatever, and they not gonna give their new job up
Yeah,
to
yeah,
come back working in a bar in Pattaya. Some will do, I think,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
think they have to
Yeah.
go to the fresh market again. I think in the Isan
Yeah,
to
I
the
think I think I think a lot of those lovely ladies that we've known in the past. I think a lot of them are probably married with kids now.
yeah, but some die hard, they will come back. I think, yeah, the ones with the tattoos and
Yeah, but I think though I think it will be a fresh start. I'm hoping if I can get my booster in the next couple of weeks, I'll book a flight out to Bangkok in the new year, and
mm,
it'll be like a fresh start. I
yeah.
feel like I'll be going to Thailand for the first time because I don't really know what to expect when I get out there, and
Mm.
obviously I've got a rough idea, but it's not going to be the same. But I'm prepared for anything.
It would
So
be interesting, yeah, to see a vlogger there,
yeah,
with
yeah,
a new pair of goggles, if you can call it like that. Yeah,
yeah.
to see it
So,
new. Yeah, but
so when's the next
I'm
big?
not, I'm not gonna go back soon. Not before, at least not before Songkran, April.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Funny enough, Songkran. That's always the time that I leave Thailand. Around about April, to beginning of April. Because I've never actually been there for that water festival. It's some of the
I'm
videos
not a
that we.
big fan also about Songkran, but
Yeah,
if they want
yeah,
to open Pattaya again, this is the biggest festival in the year, Songkran.
yeah,
And they
yeah,
lay on tourism then in Pattaya. Even people from Bangkok, from the rest of
yeah,
Thailand, Thai people, they come to Pattaya to
yeah.
celebrate. And if they don't even open on Songkran, they will never open this year. If they
Well,
have to
I thi-
reopen something, it has to be on Songkran.
yeah.
So
I think am I right in saying that they missed that last year? That last
yeah,
year they
yeah,
missed Songkran.
2 years, the year before also. So we
Yeah,
didn't have two Songkrans now. So
yeah,
people are
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit on their hunger now. So I think if they
I,
don't
I, I
open
must.
it, yeah, sorry.
I must admit, when I've seen videos of it, it's a bit annoying. Throwing water over each other. Not for
Yeah,
me. I don't want to disrespect other people's culture, but it's not for me. I'm just gonna grab a beer for a moment.
yeah, it's fun Songkran for a couple of hours getting wet, but yeah, for 1 week, 2 weeks Songkran, it's a little bit too much. Yeah,
Oh, no, I don't know.
for me it's okay. I can handle it, but I hate when they throw cold water, ice cold water
Oh, not
with
for me.
ice inside the water. Those big
Oh, that sounds great.
those big bricks with ice cubes.
Jesus, that can kill you. That
Yeah,
block
it's
of
fucking
ice.
cold. It's fucking cold. Believe me. I made some videos. You can
Yeah,
watch it, and then oh my god.
yeah, yeah.
And then you have to walk
Well,
into a 7-Eleven, to get cigarettes, and they have air conditioning in the 7-Eleven, and then you're red, you're cold, and then you walk into a 7-Eleven, It's walking inside the freezer, you know. It's
Well,
unbelievable.
it's like that. I've been caught out a few times I've been on a bus in Thailand,
Mm.
traveling between towns. It's blazing hot, 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 Celsius if you prefer. And I've gone onto this bus journey wearing only a t-shirt, and they have the aircon blasting so much you're freezing during the journey. That's why it's important to take maybe a overcoat or a sweater with you, or a blanket or something for a long journey, because you can freeze inside those. Uh, I'm not going to talk about freezing inside the soapy massage. I don't want to degenerate into that kind of talk anyway. But I've had
The
that experience as
the other
well.
the other thing when I was freezing was when I took the sleeping train, the night train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, and the air conditioning in the train
Yeah,
was so fucking cold. You know,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was like 10, 12 degrees inside. You know, and the outside
yeah,
temperature was 30. But
yeah,
they put the air conditioning on maximum, you know, and then
yeah.
they give you a small blanket, you know, on your bed, whatever you can call
Yeah.
it, and then you
Sleeping
have to
compartment.
sleep. And I have to wear my jacket inside my bed because it was freezing cold
Oh,
in the sleeping train.
oh, terrible. Oh, that's. I know. I've done that one. I think when I first went to Thailand, I think I did that journey from Bangkok to Chiang Mai,
Yeah, Chiang
and
Mai. Yeah.
I think it was scheduled for about 9 hours, and it went about 14 hours. I mean, they take the time. Take the time in these journeys, but it's I'd be looking forward to traveling around. I mean, I've been to Chiang Mai. I've been a few times. I liked it the first time. The second couple of times, I wasn't massively keen on it. It seemed a little bit dull, really. But I'm sure there's other great places in Thailand. I could, right now at this moment in time, if I can book my flight in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be thrilled. But Steph, a lot of if this
Yeah.
pandemic has done anything, it's made the
Mm.
confident traveler lose confidence. I mean, I like planning things. I'm pretty good at that. I think you probably are as well. You know, make your mind up, book the flight. And once I book my flight to Bangkok, traditionally what I've done, as soon as I book it on the internet and it comes through, your flight is confirmed, Mr. Sweeney, I
Mm.
go, yes, that's in the bag.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore because things can change, you
Yeah,
see.
can change. Yeah, you're not
And then,
so joyful
you know,
anymore when you book a flight. Yeah, I can imagine
mm,
that.
and then like,
Mm.
I like the idea of planning, where I'm going, and booking hotels here and there. It's really, really nice. But the problem with now, everything's got a question mark or a black cloud over it.
Mm.
You can plan things. You think, well, what if there's an outbreak of the Antivirus somewhere, either in England or people start going on the red list again. Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't know. I'll tell you when I'll
Yeah,
believe it. I'll believe it when I'm leaving, a hotel
that's
in
what I
in,
always
in,
say.
in
You know, wait till you see it on YouTube or
yeah,
whatever, or in the
absolutely.
news.
I'll believe it when I'm actually wandering around in
If
January
if the
in the
Thailand
hot
government
sunshine.
says, okay, we're gonna open up December 1, November 1, don't believe them. Don't believe them.
No,
Wait and see. Always.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Can
not
I
confirmed.
can I say hello to my chat because I'm this how you say that? Delecting my chat. Ross is in the chat. Ron Bell, Wicklert. The bar grannies will be the first to show up. When Thailand
The bar
opens,
grab.
the bar grannies will be the first. Yeah, I believe that also. I believe that also. You know the
Yeah,
cleaning ladies, the old women in the background who are cleaning the glasses and everything. I think yeah they're out of
yeah.
job. I think they will. We have
Well,
to do with them, Eddie, first.
my thoughts are with them. Listen, Steph, I'm going to be doing a couple of live streams. Well, I would love to have you on as a guest.
Yeah, we can
Uh,
do it. We can
so
do it. We can do it. Yeah.
the idea with this StreamYards is the best way, Steph. When I have StreamYards up and running, to
Mm.
send you the link on Messenger, Facebook.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that the
yeah,
best way?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. I've got two laptops. This is my new one. I've got another older one. I've done an experiment, and managed to get myself up on the screen on the other laptop. So I'll get my head around it. And we'll do something regular. And because the fact is that through the week,
Yeah, we will
late at
figure
night,
it out. We will figure it out. Yeah, it's not that
you know,
it's not like rocket science. It's
no, I'm
once you know it,
sure.
it's very easy to
Yeah.
know. You know, I
Okay.
can change. I can show me. I can show you. Now you're on
Absolutely. Yeah.
full. It's easy. It's only like 6 buttons. You know that
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
play
Okay.
with. You know, it's
We'll get our act together. Listen, Steph, I've got spicy chicken in the oven. I'm
is
going to
it.
switch this
I
off, and I'm
think
going to
it's
go on my
black
other
now.
laptop. But,
It's black now. The chicken. I think.
uh, I think it'll be all right. It doesn't mean anything. It takes a while to go on. Steph, I'm going to log out of this, but I'll probably comment on your chat anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm
Thank
going to switch
you.
on the
Thank you for
laptop.
coming on, Eddie. Thank you for coming on.
Okay, all the best, Steph. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Anyway, mate. All the best. Anyway.
Cheers. And
Cheers.
everybody loved you in the chat. You know, you're the top guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. It's lovely. Steph is my favorite vlogger. The original live streamer. The original live streamer. Okay. See you soon, mate.
Okay.
Cheers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry I didn't watch the chat for a long time because I was talking with Eddie. You know, he's a nice guy to talk with. You know. Nice guy to talk with, but it's he's a good talker. Let me say that he's a good talker. It's hard to get a word in it, but it's good. It's good. It's good for the conversation. Myself, I'm not such a great talker, you know. I don't spit the lyrics like other streamers do. But he's a true gentleman. Yeah. And respect comes from both sides, you know. That's how it works. Queen 101, thumbs up. Gonna
No,
stay
it's
out
scary.
of it.
That is lovely. Benita is fantastic. She's a great singer. She's a great singer, man.
Yeah, but now you have to
And
sing with
and,
her.
and Steph,
You
we've
have to sing
never
with
had
her.
issues. We had a long time going, but we're all good now, man. You know that.
Of course we are good, man. That's why
You know that,
I
man.
let you on. Otherwise, I wouldn't let you on if you weren't my
Cheers,
friend.
man.
And if I
Cheers, man.
didn't trust you, I trust you for 100%. Really.
And lovely Benita, you are fucking one epic singer, sweetheart.
Hi.
I know
Okay,
you
I'm
are.
gonna
I've
sing.
heard you sing. I've been on your channel. I've heard you sing. You've heard me sing tonight, aren't you? I think.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just reading like Maddie said. So let's just read. Like Maddie, yeah. Okay, nice.
The first time I was the first sub to Maddie's channel as a foreigner. Ever. Maddie's a good girl. Maddie's a good girl.
Of course she is. Okay, let's sing. The road is forward.
Right, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute now.
I am sailing home again.
Come on, Banksy, sing.
Across the sea. I am sailing.
It's a solo. It's a solo song.
To be near you.
To be, I am there.
I am flying like a bird
All ear.
across the sky. I am flying past the highlands to be near you, to be free. Can you help
Me, can you hear
Can you
me?
have-
me?
Look at that girl sing.
He
Wow.
knows it.
Far away,
You miss me, lovely, don't you?
I am dying, forever crying to be with you.
Squirrel.
Who can say
She's a great singer. She loves it.
Yeah, she does her best. She does her best.
I love it. She is fun.
She's doing a great effort.
She's the.
It's not a new Adele,
Go on,
but
Squirrel.
she's doing a very great song.
Now that is Squirrel. She knows what I'm on about.
She almost sings better than Steff. Oh my god. Then she must be very good. She must be very good.
Yeah, she's not far off, actually, Steph. She almost sings better than you.
Almost, yeah, that's a compliment.
We are sailing across the borders, across the sea. We are sailing. Cross even got me going now. That's why I said, me and you, we've had issues over the years, but we settled it and we got better. We got on better, didn't we? We got on better. You to be free. Doing good, Rod Stewart. What can I say? Oh,
Alright.
Squirrel, I missed you so much. And your singing is fucking great. Squirrel. No, that's what I call a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, how are you?
Thank you, Geraldine.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, like the animal with the nuts.
Yeah, squirrel.
Oh, squirrel. Okay.
It's a personal thing with me and my
Okay,
friend here. You won't get it.
You have an
Me and
avatar
Squirrel
of a cat, a crazy cat on LSD. That's your avatar.
I love my crazy cat on LSD. I mean, look at the cat. He's looking at two girls in there. You got a cat looking at sunglasses, and you got a girl in one eye and a girl in the other eye. Lady cats. I'm a cat man.
Yeah, I'm a cat man. I'm a cat man also. I had cats when I was
love cats.
When I was married. We had cats,
Love cats.
and I love dogs also. I love them both.
Said one please, one please, one please, one please. Sit in. Doom, doom, doom. Said
What the hell? What the hell are you
better
singing?
than me.
What the hell are you singing, Banksy?
I'm singing Love Cats by Kink. But I can do it off the cuff. I can just sing.
I know the song
So
Cat
Love
Straight.
Cats.
Cat Straight. What's it called?
No, it's not
Brian
Castrate.
Thatcher. Brian from the.
No,
What's it
you gotta
called?
look up
Cat
Love Cats.
Straight
Love
Struts.
Cats.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's Billy Idol.
No, it's not Billy Idol. It's what is it called?
You gotta look for
Brian
Love
Brian
Cats.
Thatcher.
Hey, Steve, I just want to say hi. I just want to sing last song and then I'm going to calm down.
You're gonna sing
Sweetie,
another song.
yeah,
So
Yeah, just
me
the last
and
song, and then
Banksy
I'm
cannot
done.
sing. Me and Banksy.
I'll tell you
cannot
what.
This is my last song.
You sing a love song, and I'll sing a love song to you.
This is love song by Lady Gaga.
I want to sing a
I
song.
know you're gonna sing, sweetie.
By Lady
Thank
Gaga.
you.
I wanted to sing a song.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
love you, sweetie, for singing
Let's
this
start
song.
all
I
over
hope you
again.
sing.
Take two, take two.
No, I know what's going to sing. Love this song. I know what's coming.
I don't know what's this. The Cure of Love Cats.
I do. No.
Turning in your eyes.
Okay, we have to shut up
You
now, Banksy.
look at me and babe, I wanna
I'm